Well, August is National Immunization Month, which means it's a great time to go check out the doctor and see what your family needs to do to get up to date on your vaccinations. Joining us now from CHI Health is Dr. Siva. I was going to try to say your name, but I'm sorry, I can't do it today. But thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
All right. So, what do people need to do to make sure your kids' immunizations are up to date?
So it's important to know, like when you are 0 to 15 months, there are a lot of immunizations and vaccines which are very important. Mm-hmm. And most of this information can be found on CDC websites. So like polio, hepatitis, rotavirus, and diphtheria. So MMR, chickenpox, these vaccines are very important. And also it's important to know, like when the kids go to school, some of these vaccines are required by the school. And the thing where it gets tricky is because these vaccines are given at a certain time. So things get missed when people forget their appointment. So it's always important to talk to your doctor and see, to consult with them and make sure that all the vaccines are given at the right time, so that they can get the benefit from it.
Yeah, and I'm sure everyone's pediatrician has that on record and stuff, so you can always
Absolutely.
just give them a call and they have it right there for you.
Yep.
What about adults? What are some common vaccines in adults that might get overlooked sometimes?
So the most common one is flu vaccine, because it's a yearly vaccine and it gets missed at times. And then also our COVID vaccine. Yeah. Because recently, those things are also happening. So it's important to, remember to get your flu shots, because it's coming around in September, and also your COVID-19 boosters. But also when you are 65 and older, it's important to ask your provider or your doctor to see your pneumonia vaccines, because that is also important. And also when you're an adult, it's important to remember to get your shingles. Yes. Because when you're 50 and older, your risk of getting shingles goes up. So, it's very painful. So it's always good to prevent it if you can.
Yes, absolutely. And then if you are, you look it up and you do need to get those immunizations, do you need to set a special appointments, or is that just a normal checkup?
So it's mostly, that's where your wellness visits comes into a factor. And that's why it's important to have your well childs and as it's planned. But it's always good to do it during your annual or wellness exam. But we usually, even if it is in an acute situation, like if we can give the vaccine, we usually give it to our patients.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much, Dr. Siva, for joining us today. Such an important information to give out.
Thank you.
All right, sounds good. Malcolm, what's coming up next?